Welcome, Chapter 2, Assessing Risk and the Impact on Access Control. Our objective, mitigate risk to the IT infrastructure, confidentiality, integrity, and the ability with sound access control. So what are we going to cover? Risks, threats, vulnerabilities of the IT infrastructure. We want to keep our data safe. We want to make sure we don't let anyone unauthorized get into our system. We want security in the 7 domains of typical IT structure. Again, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We have to make sure we keep out who we want, but the people who need to do their job need to get in. So this is what we're looking at. We're going to be looking at the layered physical and logical access control strategies. So again, you're going to be reading out of the Access Control, Authentication, and Public Key Structure. We're reading Chapter 2. So our first learning objective, introduce the concept. The threats and vulnerabilities exist, and we're going to work on that. We're going to look at weak passwords, well-crafted phishing emails. We've all got that uncle who lives in Saudi Arabia who has millions of dollars that want to give you money. Theft of sensitive data, internal data theft, because that's another big thing that gets overlooked. Internal theft. Remember Snowden? Well, that was an internal job that he did. So we want to look at all the different ways that people can get in. We're going to look at the different roles that could be looked at, person to person, person to task, the top 10 risks, along with some examples of how we're going to do it. So this is what we'll be looking at today. What are the terms and concepts involved in risk assessment? What are the threats and vulnerabilities? And how do we value our data? We want to make sure that we only let people in that we want in. So we're going to take a look at the different topics of risk today in Chapter 2. So some of the other things we want to be aware of. So for Chapter 2, we're going to be reading Chapter 2, you're going to read Chapter 2. Your assignments for the week, you're going to have a discussion question. Explain the difference between a threat and a vulnerability. Remember, it's 250 words. Should be posted by Thursday night. Also, reply to 2 of your classmates before Sunday. You're going to have your weekly paper, discuss the threats and vulnerabilities to access control. So what do we need to be aware of? You're going to have your journal entry. Again, what did you learn this week? 1 paragraph, that is it. And then also your quiz. Everything, with the exception of your initial question, is due Sunday night. So make sure you have all that done. If you have any questions, please email me. I check my emails daily. You also at the bottom in the content under week 2, under every week, we have student questions. If the question is more generic about the homework assignment and other students might benefit from it, you can post it there. I check that daily also. So I will be looking at my emails. I do check my student questions. And please take a look. Remember, what made you smile?